What is up, guys? It is Nick. This is Batcave Gaming, and I'm bringing you guys my farewell tour for Modern Warfare 3. So, pretty much my farewell tour consists of me just talking about um, Modern Warfare 3 and just topics about it as we get ready for the new Black Ops 2 game. So I'm pretty much going to just talk about like how I felt about Modern Warfare 3 on different subjects, and just as a whole after it's been out about a year now. So please feel free to tell me some topics you'd like to hear me talk about for future episodes. But this one is going to be about the DLC for Modern Warfare 3. And first, I want to start off by saying I got Elite for the PlayStation 3, which is the system I primarily play on, but I play on Xbox too. But that's the one I play on because I have friends who just play on PS3, so that's why I got the Elite for PS3. And the Elite was a complete waste. You pay $50, but you got ripped off personally. Like, the DLC wasn't very good at all. So one part of the DLC that I was completely stupid to me and not even good was the chaos mode. I know some people, I don't even know if people enjoyed it, but I had it for Elite and I had to wait a month to even play the thing. And by the time I could even play it, I had seen other people play it and I just wasn't interested in it at all. It didn't interest me. It kind of felt like Spec Op missions, where it wasn't really, it didn't grab my attention. So that was a fail right there with the DLC. The next part of the DLC that was a fail to me was the face-off maps. And the face-off maps I thought were really nice looking. They looked like they would be fun to play. But the problem with the face-off maps is that it's only 2-on-2 and 3-on-3. So when I would try and go into games or play face-off games, it ended up being a snowball fight where one team would chill at their end and the other team would chill at their end, and you would shoot at each other from across the map. And rarely would people even come close and kind of get involved, I guess. Like how I like to play. Like, these guys are spawning right here. I kind of like to rush by them so I can have something to do, because I get bored of just sitting there and waiting for someone to go by. That's why I suck at camping. Even if I try to camp my ass off, I can't, because I don't know if I have ADD or something, because I just get bored. I can't just sit there and wait for someone to come. So that's how I felt it was with the face-off maps. I would rate the face-off maps like a C, just because they weren't fun to play. And I feel like if the face-off maps were 6-on-6, if you could play them in like the normal game modes, they would be fun as hell to play. Because people love to play Dome, right? Dome is about the same size as all those face-off maps, in my opinion. If the face-off maps might be barely smaller. And that's why people like Dome, because there's a lot of action in it. You can run around and just not have a care in the world and just enjoy the game. So I think if they did that with the face-off maps, it would be pretty fun. I know you can do it in private matches, but it's kind of hard to get those private matches arranged, so that kind of sucks. The next part of the DLC I want to talk about is the maps that originally came out. So the maps overall, I would give them like a C-. And it's just because the first maps that came out were beyond terrible to me. There was Liberation, that big foresty or not forest. It was like, it seemed like it was a New York map in like the fall, or the leaves were changing and stuff. So that map sucked. Sanctuary, that map was huge too, and it sucked. Foundation was a huge map. It sucked. Piazza was it was a pretty big map. I didn't really enjoy it. It sucked because there was a lot of head glitching and too many stairs, and you couldn't. One of the problems with the new Modern Warfare 3 people who develop maps is that they didn't make enough. I don't know what happened right here. Some lag. They didn't make enough flanking routes. So in previous Modern Warfare games, if someone was at point X, you can go like 3 ways just to get to that point. But now in the map design, I don't know if they just like put it together willy nilly and was like good to go. Here's a new map, or what? Because there's not that many routes. Like me going to A right now, there's like 4 ways for me to get to A on the original maps. But with the DLC, there were limited amount of ways to get to a certain point, which took away from the maps, if you ask me, because you knew which way people were coming from, and there was no tactics involved. That's just my opinion personally. So I wasted the money for Elite because if I would have bought the map pack separately, only map pack I would have got was number 4, which I felt was the best one. It had the best maps designed, which had like Gulch, Decommission, and there's the MOAB. Had Gulch, Decommission, Boardwalk. Had a few others too. I can't remember the names of them, but those ones are ones I actually enjoy playing. So they did a good job on those maps. But overall, I would give like the DLC as a whole, like seriously a C minus. I didn't enjoy very many maps. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did you enjoy the maps? Let me know some comments on that. And if you have any ideas for the next episode, leave them in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I wanted to switch it up instead of always bringing Black Ops 2 news. But I do have more news coming this week. The live action trailer is out. I'll link it on the screen right now, so go check that out. Anyway, guys, it's Neek. This is BatCave Gaming. I'm signing out. Deuces.